It's a from. Little Sarah McLachlan there, little Canadian content.
Family and friends, George Brown College is located on the traditional territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation as other Indigenous peoples who have lived here over time. We are grateful to share this land as treaty people who learn, work, and live in the community with each other. Please remain standing if you are able to do so and join in the singing of our national anthem. If you have watched any of our ceremonies over the course of this week, you would have seen our drummer, Jordan Sugar, sing the honor song at this point in time in the ceremony. I now invite Audrey Rochette, Director of Indigenous Initiatives, to say a few words on Jordan's behalf.
Good morning, everyone. Jordan has been with us all week, and if you've been able to see him on the live streams, he was very honored to be a part of our ceremonies. He is not feeling well today, and he asked me to share a few words with you. Through social media, he has picked up 20,000 views and likes or followers, or however that works, for being a part of the Convocation ceremonies this week. And a lot of the comments that he got from people were that he wanted to thank President Farron and George Brown College for including the honor song in the ceremonies that we have today. So on his behalf, I just wanted to say congratulations to you all, and he's here in spirit. Miigwech.
Thank you, Audrey. On behalf of George Brown College, I would like to welcome you all, graduates, family, and friends, to George Brown College's convocation ceremonies for the class of 2022. My name is Janine Christensen, Registrar and Associate Vice President, Strategic Enrollment, and it is my pleasure to serve you as MC today. Today, we have gathered to recognize the academic achievements of graduates from the Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology. You have all worked hard to get here, and on behalf of the George Brown College community, I extend the warmest of congratulations to you and those who have supported you on this special day. It is now my pleasure to introduce the members of our platform party. I invite them to remain standing or stand if they are introduced. Please be seated. Please hold your applause until the end of the introductions. It is my pleasure to introduce Noella Milne, the Chancellor of George Brown College. and Elder Julie Debassier and Audrey Rochette, Director of Indigenous Initiatives, carrying the Eagle Feather today. The Eagle Feather ceremony in Convocation respects Indigenous students' cultural heritage and spiritual beliefs. Eagle feathers symbolize great honor to an individual, and graduation signifies the importance of educational achievement and the honor the graduate brings to their family, community, and nation. In the words of Elder Julie, the feather is a gift of the eagle. We all have gifts. We need to honor them and use our gifts to do our jobs. From the Board of Governors of George Brown College, Anish Chaudhry Kankanala, who also will be crossing the stage as a grad later today. From George Brown College, Dr. Gervin Farron, President. Dr. Corey Ross, Provost. Luigi Ferreira, Dean, Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology. Dr. Chris McGrath, Vice President, Students and Senior Student Success Officer. David Begg, Associate Vice President, Global Partnerships and Education. Dr. Melissa Gallo, Director, Student Engagement and Career Success. Michelle McCullum, Vice President, Facilities and Sustainability. Dr. Krista Holmes, Associate Vice President, Research and Innovation. Michael Herrera, Chief Financial Officer. And from the George Brown College Student Association, Sri Krishna Rajan, Director of Communications and Internal. Our keynote speaker this morning is Atlee Hunter, who will be introduced later in the ceremony. And please stand, the staff, the faculty of George Brown College. Please join me now in acknowledging your platform party. Please take your seats. This morning, we are recognizing graduates from the School of Computer Technology in the Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology. Our interpreters this morning are Monique Ledrew and Catherine Bizan, and our real-time captioner is Jem Humany. I now invite Chancellor Noella Milne to open today's convocation ceremony. Madam Chancellor.
Class of 2022, it is my pleasure to join your family, friends, and the George Brown community in celebrating your achievement today. As Chancellor of George Brown College, my role is to act as an ambassador and advocate for our students and graduates, to tell the world about the amazing things you're doing and the impact you're having on our community. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but I really don't feel so amazing right now. And how am I supposed to make an impact in the middle of a pandemic? It's true that you are graduating at a time of great uncertainty and change. And I know how scary and overwhelming this can be. But we can't control the challenges that life sends our way. All we can control is how we respond to them. The COVID crisis has forced us out of our comfort zone. It has shown us that companies and individuals that are adaptable, flexible, and innovative excel in a time of turbulence and great change. And what I've discovered in my own life is that when times get tough, the best way to help yourself is by helping others. I'd like to share a little bit of my personal history, as I hope it will resonate with many graduates and their families here today. I came to Canada alone at the age of 17 as a young immigrant from India looking for new opportunities. I worked during the day and attended classes at night to earn a college diploma and then a university degree until I eventually landed in law school. Since then, I've seen the many ways that having an education opens doors to opportunity, both professionally and personally. Not only has it allowed me to establish a rewarding career, it has, more importantly, provided me with many tools that enable me to give back to my community. For me, this has meant volunteering with a wide range of organizations, from the George Brown College Foundation to the Children's Aid Foundation of Canada to UNICEF Canada. My work with these charities has kept me grounded and made me realize how fortunate I am and spurred me on to want to give more of my time, money, and efforts. The focus away from myself is the gift that being involved in community work gave me, made me more sensitive and more humble, traits that sadly you do not pick up in law school. Today, I want you to consider how you can take what you've learned at George Brown and use it to make your community stronger and a better place because you are there. Think about how much you've grown and changed during your time at college, how much you've learned, not only about your area of study, but about yourself as a person and the world around you. How can you apply this knowledge to help others and bring about positive change? This world appears to be becoming a more divided, scarier place every day, where the gulf between the haves and the have-nots, racialized and non-racialized people, those who want to fight climate change and those who deny it, seems to have widened to an insurmountable degree. You have the opportunity to bridge that divide. Instead, reach back, way back, and help those behind you make it through. Stand up for the underprivileged and the bullied. Speak up anytime you encounter discrimination or racism towards yourself or those around you. Take a stand on climate change issues. The last 12 months have been extremely turbulent, and we will no doubt remember this year as a year of deep sorrow and loss, with thousands suffering and dying in Ukraine, and thousands of our loved ones dying of COVID. But we will also look at this year as the watershed year, when the seeds of love and hope were sown, when people of all colors and backgrounds all over the world marched together under the Black Lives Matter banner to push back on racism, injustice, and senseless discrimination. We've seen the Western countries united as never before to offer aid and support to Ukraine. We've seen people reject the politics of division and hate, voting for a kinder, more empathetic and inclusive society, both in the US and more recently in France. Real social change can happen when people come together to advocate and take action. Take advantage of the pandemic pause to evaluate, to take stock of what it is you are about. What will make you proud? This pandemic has starkly exposed what has always been lurking in the shadows, the unacceptable, soul-wrenching divisions in our society. You have to decide what kind of a world you want to live in. And once you decide, your actions should reflect your choice. There are many possible futures for each one of you graduating today. Your actions from this day onwards will determine what that future will be. So choose your path and your actions thoughtfully. So, for example, if you decide you want to live in a world that is free of racism, how will your actions and the way you live your life reflect this choice and help shape that world. You might be overwhelmed and say you are no Gandhi, nor Martin Luther King, no Nelson Mandela. But remember, if thousands of people did not march with those great leaders, they would have had zero impact on this world. It took thousands of ordinary people like you and me who believed in the cause to take a stand, to take a risk to follow them. That's how you get meaningful and lasting change. Community is the key. There are so many ways to give back, and I know you will find community involvement to be incredibly rewarding. Class of 2022, I'm incredibly proud of all you have accomplished. There is so much potential in this graduating class, and I can't wait to see and celebrate when each one of you makes your mark on our community. With that said, it is my pleasure to now declare this convocation ceremony open. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. I now call upon Dean Luigi Ferreira to introduce our keynote speaker.
I'm thrilled to be here today to introduce our distinguished keynote speaker, Mr. Atlee Huntler. Atlee has been a developer for more than 25 years and a mobile developer since way before it was cool. A 7-time recipient of Microsoft's MVP award with more than 1,100 apps under his belt and numerous talks, blog posts, and hackfests. He's always working to expand his development knowledge and share it with anyone who wants to know. In order to tear himself away from the technologies he's surrounded by, Atlee is a self-proclaimed adventurer and an adrenaline seeker who has a love for snowboarding, rappelling, bungee jumping, skydiving, base jumping, and mountain climbing. Safe to say, he loves any kind of challenge. The more difficult, the better. Atlee comes from the world of IT, but his experience and perspective are global ones. It's my great honor to present the class of 2022, your keynote speaker, Mr. Atlee Huntler.
Well, Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, graduates, George Brown faculty, and staff and family and friends. I'm deeply honored to be here. I feel very privileged at this momentous occasion. I don't take lightly this task in front of me, as I know that you did not take lightly the task that led you here. It's very strange for me to be standing on this stage and not nerding out about some passion project or discussing some really technical aspect of something, but I'm thrilled to be here, and it really thrills me to see the diversity of this group. I've been involved in computer science and computer programming as a career for over 25 years, and during this time, I've watched this industry morph and evolve to become one of the leading industries in the world. I know from vast experience that having more and differing opinions and perspectives in the room come to better and more effective solutions. And if you watch the news at all, we need some new solutions. I discovered my love for computer science at 11 years old in a small town north of Toronto on a room-sized computer with punch cards, working in a binary code to produce results. I found a great passion for solving problems there, and it led me down a path that I never expected. I've been fortunate enough to work with some great companies, Microsoft, Paramount, the Canadian government, the international banking system, and lots of other great organizations along the way. I have the rarefied honor of knowing that at any given day, millions of people are using my work without even knowing it. I've had the joys of working on computers the size of a room, and then over the years seeing that technology shrink down to something that will fit on my wrist. Of course, right now I'm currently making myself a room-sized computer to solve a bigger problem, but for anybody that knows me, that makes perfect sense. I never did go to university or college, and part of the reason was that I have a crippling fear of large crowds and groups of people. And I felt unable to focus and often found myself acting out to hide the way that I felt. I also had a staggering fear of speaking in public forums like this. which strangely also manifested itself in outbursts or attempts to make people laugh. I grew up with a fear that I was not smart enough, not good enough, and that nobody ever thought anything good about me. I always hated these things about myself and went to great lengths to work around them until I realized that I should meet them head on. I saw that with the help of mental professionals who helped me immensely to work on facing my fears and to work in positive ways to reach my goals. But in my own true fashion, I took the lessons from these sessions and supersized them to get faster and better results. I got over my fear of heights by jumping out of airplanes over 300 times. I took over my fear of crowds by taking on a job as a performer in nightclubs and bars and in theaters. And I volunteered to speak at over 150 conferences on everything from mobile programming to monetization for indie developers and ethics in programming. I can now calmly say with great pride, I don't really care if you like me. I like me. This work is ongoing, as I know, now that we will be what we make of ourselves, and I'm not finished making who I will become. I strive to grow and continue to evolve, allowing myself forgiveness for the mistakes I make, while along the way, working hard not to repeat them. I know that many of you face your own challenges every day, and I want you all to know that if you set your mind to something, if you put your heart into it, if you really, really find it important enough, you can and will accomplish it. Remember that you fall along the way, you can pick yourself up, brush yourself off, and continue. If you make mistakes, it's okay to make mistakes, and in science, it's required. I've had the great pleasure to attend several events at George Brown College and interact with some of you. I've often seen the joy and the curiosity in the faces of those that I've met, and I've always found all these interactions to be fantastic ones, very happy and full of collaboration and learning on all sides. We stand on the important precipice of discovery and change. The coming decades will determine how we proceed as a society and indeed as a species. As I look over the assembled graduates before me, I feel hopeful that we're putting the right people forward to help with these great challenges ahead. Congratulations have to go out to every single one of you. You should be very proud of your achievement here. No one knows better than you, your colleagues, and your classmates about the hard work, the late sleepless nights, and the strain that the pursuit of this goal has put you through. I am, as I imagine all are here, in awe of the fact of what you've accomplished during the challenges the entire world has faced over these past 2 years. Please recognize that and allow yourself the pride you deserve. Lastly, remember the lessons you learned here, and remember to forgive yourselves and others. Sometimes it's okay to not be okay. Most of all, remember that the learning continues.
Thank you for sharing your personal journey, Mr. Hunter. I now invite President Farron and Chancellor Milne to come to the podium to say a few words about this year's recipient of an Honorary Graduate Certificate in Mobile Application Development and Strategy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hunter, for your inspiring remarks and your remarkable contributions as a software developer and constant innovator. I'd also like to say thank you so much for telling your personal story and for inspiring us and for giving meaning to all that we do as well. Thank you so much. At this time, Madam Chancellor, it is my deep honor and pleasure to present to you Mr. Hunter as the recipient of the Mobile Application Development and Strategy Graduate Certificate, honoris causa. Thank you.
By the authority vested in me as Chancellor of George Brown College, I confer the Mobile Application Development and Strategy Graduate Certificate honoris causa. Congratulations, sir.
Now it is my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for this morning. Suthuri Lam is graduating from the Fashion Techniques and Design program in the School of Fashion and Jewelry. Suthuri, please come forward to address the graduating class of 2022.
Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, George Brown College faculty and staff, graduates, family and friends, good morning. After 2 years of online classes, Zoom meetings, and virtual events, I am thrilled and honored to be invited to speak to you in person today. First of all, I would like to thank the George Brown College administration staff for their incredible work during these challenging times. A special thank you to all our amazing professors from the Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology. And finally, a warm thank you to our loved ones who have been an incredible support system for us. We would not be here if it wasn't for you. Late fashion designer Karl Lagerfeld said, "Sweatpants are a sign of defeat." Well, I dare anyone here to raise their hands and swear they have not felt defeated at least once in the past 2 years. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Every one of us graduating here today has confronted their own challenges. As for me, in November 2020, when I was tackling my second year in a fashion design program and trying to homeschool my children at the same time, I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. But spoiler alert, I'm all good now. I went through surgery, chemotherapy, radiation therapy, targeted therapy. All of that during my last year of studies. I would bring my laptop to the hospital to follow an online class, catch up with a recording because I was too weak to attend, or write an essay with proper APA citations. Although cancer is a lonely battle, thanks to my partner, I was never alone. My treatment saved my life, but my studies saved my sanity. They helped me stay focused on something positive, which I am passionate about. I have never considered myself a cancer patient more than I was a fashion student. So right from the beginning, I decided cancer was nothing more than a bump on the road. So my message to you is this: don't let adversity defeat you. Don't let the setbacks define you. Whatever the rainy days, major hurricanes you're going through, they are temporary. Nothing lasts forever. Thanks to the skills and experience George Brown College has provided us with, I believe we are prepared for the challenges the future holds for us. Therefore, my fellow graduates, stop questioning and start acting. Write your own story. Start your own thing. What is the worst that could happen? You've got this. Please remember, there's no regrets for yesterday and no fear for tomorrow. Congratulations, class of 2022. Let's be bold. Let's be fierce. Let's be fearless. Thank you.
Thank you also, Suthuri, for sharing a very personal story, and hopefully we all find courage and strength in that as well to go forward. We have now reached the formal part of our ceremony, where we award the credentials, the diplomas, certificates, and degrees. And these become official documents of the college. I now invite Chancellor Noella Milne and Dr. Corey Ross to come forward.
Would the candidates please stand? Graduates? Madam Chancellor, it is my privilege to report to you that the candidates assembled here today have qualified in all respects for their credentials by successfully completing curricula offered by the Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology at George Brown College. Faculty members have recommended that they be awarded their credentials in recognition of their academic accomplishments.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of George Brown College, I do hereby confer on you your respective diplomas, certificates, and degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Madam Chancellor, on behalf of the candidates not present, I request that you confer their credentials in absentia.
I so do.
Please take your seats. During the next part of the ceremony, we will be presenting the candidates individually to Chancellor Noëlla Milne and President Gervin Fearon. To show our respect for each candidate, we ask that you remain in your seats until the last candidate has received their credential. Guests, we ask that you be courteous when you hear your graduate's name, and please be respectful with your applause so that all the names can be heard. Candidates, as you make your way across the stage, please follow the printed footsteps on the floor. Upon receiving your credential, please return to your seats to show your respect for each candidate and enjoy the rest of the convocation ceremony. Madam Chancellor, Mr. Fearon, I present the candidates from the Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology so that you may confer their credentials. I invite our announcer, Patrick Kwok-Chun, to come to the podium now. Patrick is a graduate of the George Brown Theatre School.
Madam Chancellor, Mr. President, it's an honor to present the graduates of 2022 from the Center for Arts, Design, and Information Technology, the School of Computer Technology, a graduate of the Wireless Networking Program, the Cybersecurity Program, and also the Board of Governors Student Representative, Anish Chowdhury Kankanala. From the Computer Programmer Analyst Program, Mohammed Al-Jahani. Roberta Alvarez Diaz, with honors. Min Ku An, with honors. Susu I Ong, with honors. Gustavo Beltran, with honors. Simon Adrian Bermudez, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Kanav Bhatia, with honors. Vatsal Bimani, with honors. Jerish Bradley Bovas, with honors. Hans Gabriel Kalara. Fatih Jamgaz, with honors. Matthew Sherman Campbell. Viet Long Cao. Avery Chazinski. Trisha Conde, with honors. Juan Carlos Consuegra. Shehzad Contractor, with honors. Trevin Carlos Costa. Min Duk Kung. Arshdeep Kaur Tillo. Alberto Jose dos Reyes. Min Than Duong, with honors. Gelare Farhudi. June Gan. Chinta Guevaria, with honors. Anthony Junyi, with honors. Rose Madeline Guetta, with honors. Rashida Gupta. Amandeep Kaur Hazra. Matthias Herder, with honors. Yukina Ishiguro, with honors. Ali Jafari. Sanya Rafike Judha, with honors. Sanjay Kanan. Rohan Kular, with honors. Sehajpreet Kaur Kurara, with honors. Furo Kiani, with honors. Jin Young Kim. Lasaya Keplak. Oliver Arthur Kimmick. Rafaela Kotima. Tai Hyung Koo, with honors. Alexander Kudin, with honors. Jai Kumar, with honors. Armin Levon, with honors. Aryan Luthra. Kishan Manoharan. Stefan Marek. Vishwa Mavani. Jeff McElveen. Racy Karangal Mendoza. Kevin Millington. Somya Mistry. Saba Makonnen Negatu. Chi Calvin Nguyen, with honors. Ho Ba Huang Nguyen. Ti Tui Nguyen, with honors. Kuerterjber Singh Pada. Harsh Kirit Kumar Patel, with honors. Namya Vipul Kumar Patel, with honors. Nishta Patel, with honors. Rutik Patel, with honors. Sahai Mayurbai Patel, with honors. Shrey Patel. Sergei Pavlov, with honors. Oleksiy Pedko. Kent Katabai Pedrocha, with honors. Saloni Jugdishbai Prajapati, with honors. Omar Kwazi, with honors. Sheikh Iftikhar Rahman. Rashida Ribadia. Jack Wiley Robinson, with honors. Safa, with honors. Joel Santos Jr. Anika Shanewaz. Karan Sharma. Sanjana Sharman. Farah Sheherin, with honors. Gabriel Silva. Michael Cerna, with honors. Derek So. Thruthvi Prakashbai Soni, with honors. Vruj Kalpesh Kumar Soni. Sunny. Isaiah Nolan Sylvester. Elijah Paul Thomas. Nicole Tasello. Jillian Lauren Trafford. Huang Thin Tran. T. Kim Tao Tran. Mark Trespeses, with honors. Arya Devendra Kumar Trivedi, with honors. Alan John Genove Valiente, with honors. Duncan Ian McLeod Wardlaw. Johannes Edwin Wuisan. Jong In Yoon with honors. Yevgeny Zalinyazya. From the Computer Systems Technician Program, Jasprit Kaur. Ravjot Kaur. Simran Kaur. Sonal. Negar Bajiran with honors. Gresa Ago with honors. Waris Amanzai. Abdu Al-Musali. Alex Allen with honors. Icaro Amparo de Santana. Arshia Arubpur. Glody Dejoli Bokungu. Patrick James Briard. Nevin Kirch Kalamayong with honors. Jansen Kamarao. Dhruvi Dipakkumar Chauhan. Kayarkumar Arvindji Chauhan with honors. Fakhrul Islam Chaudhary. Marmik Monang Contractor. Qazi Mohaiminul Haq. Hassan Hassan with honors. Shadman Hassan. Hassan Noor Iftin. Wenwen Chuang. Dhruv Surashbai Kanparia with honors. Ramadan Kanyarwanda. Ankit Kapoor. Rozan Karimi with honors. Manvir Kaur. Sumit Kumar. Andy Liu. Edmar Maggo, no. MD Ashib Mahamud Mahedi with honors. Rodrigo Alejandro Wendez Amaro. Jamie Mendiola. Om Modak. Mohammad Sadeh Monamun. Bereket Mehari Negusa. VT Ngo with honors. Bita Nixayer. Katie Parker. Kishan Nitimkumar Patel with honors. Shobit Patyal with honors. Darren Leroy Pierre. Yasaman Rashtiani with honors. Vanessa Rodriguez da Silva. Roya Ruzgarian with honors. Jim Kennedy Reyes Samiling. Roberto Miguel Ciano. Divpreet Singh. Jagjit Singh. Ricardo Solis Garcia with honors. Pedro Enrique Tashka Lemos. Jimmy Vargas. Tatiana Vutkaryov with honors. Lakshay Kumar Yadav. Fang Yu Yang with honors and Dean's Medal winner. From the Computer Systems Technology Program, Ayman Abdul Dayan with honors. Sarmin Akhtar. Joshua Isaac Alamila. Mohammed Sakib Chugtai with honors. Lucas Joseph Kudo with honors. Irowose David Frejene. Dylan John Greer with honors. Mohammed Masood Hassan with honors. John Jin with honors. Amina Mahmuda Koli. Josue Baraka Madeda. Marcus Philip Carl Memmi. Munir Ahmad Omer Zada. Daniel Oscar Polunia Cruz. Jeriel Paulo Santos with honors. Murad Mahmoud Shamsi. Urdava Pradip Kumar Shukla. Sievash Sorkabi with honors. Idris Sultan Muhammad. Nathan Telsfadet with honors. Joel Timothy Vargas with honors. Akshanan Judson Vijayasikaran. From the Game Programming Program, Alexander Michael Barnes. Liam Blake with honors. Chi Chien Chang. Juan de Gobea dos Santos. Julian Escobar Echeverri with honors. Morgan Etier with honors. Rui Chen Richard Geng Li with honors. Vincent Ho with honors. Abdul Hakazim Ozovehe Idris. Vineet Kumar with honors. Trung Min Le with honors. Youngjin Lim. Matthew Russell Makepeace. Tyler Jason Miles. Mandip Minhas. Amer Ali Mohammed. Mariam Ogunlesi. Robert Palermo with honors. Tham Zafu. Jokin Nokilo Ruiz. Negar Saedi with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Negin Saedi with honors. John Sanga with honors. Mehara Sarubi Asyabar with honors. Hardik Dikpabai Shah. Michael Shular with honors. Lawrence Smith. Tamerlin Tahirli with honors. Peter Tu. From the Blockchain Development Program, Alexei Pankrakotov with honors. Keravi Parmar. Alexander Rapchan Benito Sparrows with honors. Joy with honors. From the Blockchain Development FinTech Program, Nidusha Lakmali with honors. Priya Minhas with honors. Natasha Rupani with honors. From the Health Informatics Program, Jyoti with honors. Srikanth Akapali with honors. Manvitha Chandra Aluri with honors. Ramya Munika Atmakuri with honors. Rohan Vijaykumar Desai with honors. Moitri Day with honors. Punam Ajit Singh Dodia with honors. Abhilash Gade with honors. Ketki Gaj, with honors. MD Rakibul Hassan, with honors. Mariano Kanagaratnam, with honors. Faiza Kenat, with honors. Rohit Krishnamurthy. Kranti Kumar Kukutlapali, with honors. Supriti Laha, with honors. Syamala Swati Perubutla, with honors. Netra Rao, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Maninder Singh, with honors. Venkuta Umadevi Shrirangpurapu, with honors. Sai Kiran Reddy Vanga, with honors. Shambhavi Rampunti Varma. From the Information System Business Analyst Program, Deepshi. Nazneen Afroz, with honors. Shruti Agarwal, with honors. Javed Ahmed, with honors. Sahabe Albabi. Olua Busayo Temitope Awoshemo. Grace Baby, with honors. Sanait Gatahan Berian. Shubangi Baduria, with honors. Dwani Bhat, with honors. Sayantani Bhattacharjee, with honors. Lucian Ramiro Campos Garcia, with honors. Koni Cerezo, with honors. Tejaswi Chudha. Halak Chauhan, with honors. Stephanie Katerina Cohen Kitchik, with honors. Maitili Diopadde, with honors. Kachan Diman, with honors. Sojatya Ghosh, with honors. Deepti Goyal, with honors. Shubangi Goyal, with honors. Shaveta Grover, with honors. Harshit Gulati. Pranati Gundimeda, with honors. Aman Gupta, with honors. Divyanshu Gupta, with honors. Sani Hassan. Samaya Hussain, with honors. Sonia Juma Nazar, with honors. Afzal Khan, with honors. Afsa Nadirali Koja. Joshua Rohan Kirobananan, with honors. Binoy Kotai, with honors. Venkatachalam Lakshmanan, with honors. Sertina Augustine Maliekal, with honors. Nishitha Malur Balaji, with honors. Karishma Leona Montero, with honors. Harshil Prakashchandra Padya, with honors. Sahil Patel, with honors. Isha Dilip Patil, with honors. Taslima Raman Prema, with honors. Shruti Shailish Ramani. Pallavi Ramesh, with honors. Malika Shakya, with honors. Sanket Shah, with honors. Molabia Sultana, with honors. Shrarir MD Taposh, with honors. Aman Tharwani, with honors. Hung Tao Trun, with honors. Sagar Atul Varia, with honors and Dean's Medal winner. Stallion Zion Villuri. Prajakta Yugesh Vishwasrao, with honors. Viraj Ranasinghe with honors. From the Wireless Networking Program, Suyash Singh Aluwalia with honors. Akash Chowdhury. Parvi Deep Desai. Raj Sanjay Desai with honors. Sumin Saha Jyoti with honors. Isha Malhotra with honors. Tarush Pahuja. Avreen Singh Sachdeva. Farzad Ashfaqe Sanjofri with honors. Madiha Wakas with honors and Dean's Medal winner. From the Mobile Application Development and Strategy Program, Amir Anwar with honors. Mayank Arya with honors. Varun Bahel with honors. Wanja Marley de Oliveira Mascareras with honors. Javtesh Singh Bular. Het Kansara with honors. Rahish Muhammad. Maitri Modi. Shubham Patel with honors. Alagu Surya Rajendran with honors. Saad Siddiqui. Himani Jayeshbai Savani with honors. Mohit Sharma with honors. Saurabh Yadav with honors. Shailesh Yadav with honors and Dean's Medal winner. From the Cybersecurity Program, Masume Akavan Hezave. Adil Akram with honors. Uday Alwa Washade with honors. Ashinafi Anio. Ezhil Anadurai. Akshara Ebenezer with honors. Amukta Reddy Guinea. Vekas Bawani Shankar Lohia. Ruksar Rafikbai Mahida. Kartik Yogesh Misra. Samuel Ogunkunle with honors. Solomon Olasupo with honors. Wasik Omar with honors. Drumil Nilesh Shah. Arun Kumar Sivakumar with honors. Rosen Stanchev with honors. Johannes Cassette Tesfa Michael with honors. Sheng Hung Tsai with honors. Mohammed Asraf Ullah. Pallavi Vinod with honors. Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Mr. President, this concludes the conferral of credentials. Please join me in congratulating all of our graduates.
I now invite President Farron to address the graduating class of 2022.
Thank you very much. I think that was just an amazing moment as we saw each of our graduates walk across the stage, and we heard the enthusiasm from each of you in their achievement. So I'd like to say thank each of you for attending today's ceremony. It is the Convocation ceremony of 2022 for the graduating class of George Brown College. Thank you for joining us on this amazing and wonderful day. The students graduating today have worked hard in the programs and as well have made amazing contributions to the college community. Through their experiential hands-on learning, they have developed the practical skills and experiences to succeed in their chosen careers as well as future activities. They have put into practice the activities in terms of the teaching and learning materials, as well as the effort made by faculty and staff members to be able to give them such an outstanding experience. At this moment, I'd like to ask each of you just to recognize the George Brown employees, our faculty and staff, who've really contributed to turning learning into opportunity for each of you. So let's recognize them. Our graduates have achieved and established a strong foundation for success. They've also now joined an amazing community of George Brown alumni who've come before them. Our college was established in 1968. There are now more than 250,000 individuals who call George Brown College their alma mater. Today, you have also come across the stage, and in that, we also know that wherever you go, whether you are across the city of Toronto, across the province, across Canada, in fact, across the globe, what you'll find is a George Brown graduate, someone who's contributing to the success of a community, a business, a government organization, or in fact, a not-for-profit. Our alumni are helping to transform the lives of others. They construct the buildings, in fact, the very buildings we live in. They run the restaurants that attract visitors from around the world. They contribute to the productivity and profitability of businesses, and in fact, they inspire us by both their creativity and their endeavors. They provide the healthcare and the community services, and they also deliver the early childhood education that's creating new possibilities for others. George Brown graduates are in fact the inventors, the problem solvers, working to improve our community, our society, and our world. And let's pause for a moment again and just applaud them. I think an example of one of the outstanding graduates that we've had over the last little while is Joe Skornowski. After working at General Motors in Oshawa for many years, in fact 3 decades, he made a career shift and graduated from our culinary skills program. He used his new skills this spring as a volunteer with World Central Kitchen in Poland, preparing meals for refugees of the war in Ukraine. The efforts for him were personal because his parents had come to Canada from Ukraine in the early 1900s. Joe contacted me, sent me an email, and in fact, he was actually surprised that he got a direct response from me. I think quite often individuals, when they think of a college president, they think of an anonymous person. When they think of the instructors and staff, sometimes they think of anonymous persons. But I think our students know that at George Brown, we're right present and standing beside them. So when he contacted me, I was really proud to answer his call. And in fact, I think all of our graduates are engaged in amazing issues around the world and answering that call. For example, our graduates are engaged today and contributing to our collective future in issues such as climate change and persistent problems. I think in so doing, they're manifesting new possibilities for us all. At George Brown College as well, we're also manifesting new possibilities by exploring a new building. This building will be Ontario's first institutional mass timber, net carbon zero emission building, and it'll be the largest of its kind in Ontario, and in fact one of the largest of its kind in Canada, and we call it Limberlost Place. So it'll be an amazing addition to the college community. Our college community is also contributing to the building of Toronto. And when I see our students walk across the stage today, I think that you would join me in saying that they're in a class of their own. And again, to our students, thank you. Today, we celebrate all that you have achieved. And as well, we look ahead to the incredible impact and contributions that you will make in the future. Each of you, in fact, have a unique path that you've charted on your way to George Brown College. And in fact, we're honored to have been part of your learning and educational journey. When I first joined George Brown College as president last summer, I can tell you I spent a substantial amount of my first days meeting and listening to students and their stories. I was moved to hear, and I was moved to know on their stories and their journey. Many of our learners were coming to us from all ages, all stages in their own educational paths. They were stories of individuals working as construction workers for years, and stories of seeking new opportunities. And our architectural technology program became their path to success. There were stories of individuals traveling the world, maybe prior having completed another program somewhere else. And our post-secondary program, graduate program in financial planning became their destination. I think if I listened to each of you here today, you would have amazing stories, much like the amazing graduate, the student graduating today, and her stories and her journey, which was so moving. And I share a lot of those considerations as well. So thank you for that. Each of our students graduating today has a meaningful and impactful story, and each one has a unique journey. What is common amongst all of you, though, what's really common, is that each of you chose to pursue your educational goals here at George Brown College, and we're so thankful for that choice. We also know that the jobs of today, as well as the jobs of the future, will require the education, training, and skills that you've acquired here at George Brown College. You've made the right choice by investing in your future, and today you celebrate the outcomes of your dedication. I have, in fact, the honor of being the president of George Brown College, but I think you would say I don't stand here alone. I stand with some amazing faculty and staff, employees, volunteers, who really made and contributed to your experience, and in fact have contributed to this college being renowned across Canada and across the globe. Together, they have created a diverse and inclusive teaching and learning community that welcomes students from across Canada and, in fact, from more than 130 countries from around the world. As a result, George Brown College has become known for the success of its students and its graduates, as well as its role as a city builder and community developer. There is a legacy. There's a legacy in you. There's a legacy that you'll carry forward, because you are the class of 2022. Today, you're a graduate. Today, you're graduating. However, I think it goes without saying that if you took the moment to look back at the years, at the time when you first came to George Brown College, and maybe even looking further back at when you were first admitted, you would know that you were filled with a sense of joy and a sense of possibility. Today, you've lived and worked hard at that dream. You've overcome challenges, of course, but most importantly, you've also succeeded. Tomorrow, you will also begin a new chapter. There'll be exciting moments, and yes, now and then, maybe an occasional challenge. Through it all, through each of those periods, I think that you can be confident in knowing that at George Brown College, you've acquired the knowledge, the skills, and the abilities to succeed. As you venture into an amazing future, I hope that you will hold dear the values of social inclusion, respecting and honoring the Indigenous peoples of these lands, and recognizing that we all play a role in building and nurturing an inclusive and prosperous Canada. Remember as well that you will always be a member of the George Brown College family. Our team is here to support your success as an alumnus, and we will also be here to support your lifelong learning if you choose to pursue an additional credential or another specialization in the future. As you advance in your profession, maybe there are a few items that we can call on you to think about as well. Maybe you'll consider joining a program advisory committee, hosting a student in a field placement, partnering with us on an applied research project, or considering hiring a future graduate as well. There are many, many ways for which you can stay connected, and we hope that you will keep in touch with us as well. Well, your graduation day, just take a moment to absorb all of that. In fact, it is the beginning. It is the beginning of a bright future ahead of you. You should be very proud of your accomplishments and what you've done and your dedication, because I can tell you, all of us here, all of us at George Brown College, we're very proud of you. Congratulations on your achievement. Congratulations on your success. Thank you very much. Merci. Thank you.
Thank you, President Farron. Graduates, each of you here today has completed a long journey to reach this achievement. You have had the support and encouragement of people close to you, and many of your supporters are here to celebrate with you today. This is your opportunity to say thank you to the parent, child, sibling, partner, spouse, or friend who helped to make this possible. Please turn and join me now in recognizing them, if they're here today. Graduates, I also invite you to join me in expressing your thanks to your faculty and staff. I would also like to thank the Office of the Registrar, the Marketing and Communications team, and the entire Convocation team of staff, retirees, and students for organizing this amazing Convocation event. Graduates and guests, I invite you to rise, if you are able to do so, and ask that you remain in the auditorium until the platform party has left the stage. I now declare these graduation exercises closed.
2, 3, 4.